A magnitude 7.4 earthquake was recorded on July 20th off the eastern coast of Russia's Kamchatka Peninsula, according to reports from the United States Geological Survey, USGS. The quake occurred in the early morning hours, shaking local residents and immediately triggering emergency protocols across the region. Initial seismological data indicated that the epicenter was located in the Pacific Ocean, approximately 250 kilometers southeast of Kamchatka, at a depth of 60 kilometers beneath the ocean floor. The tremor was widely felt throughout the Kamchatka Peninsula and the nearby Kuril Islands, prompting many residents to leave their homes and gather in open areas. Despite the earthquake's magnitude, no significant structural damage or fatalities were immediately reported, though authorities deployed teams to inspect critical infrastructure and monitor vulnerable coastal areas. Russian authorities activated local warning systems and began precautionary evacuations of low-lying coastal communities due to the potential tsunami threat. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center issued an advisory for the coasts of Russia, Japan, and several northern Pacific islands, urging people to remain on alert. Although a large-scale tsunami did not occur immediately after the event, the advisory highlighted the potential for dangerous sea level fluctuations and strong ocean currents in the region. Ships at sea were advised to avoid shallow coastal waters until the advisory was lifted. Kamchatka is located along the Pacific Ring of Fire, a seismically active zone known for frequent earthquakes and volcanic eruptions. It was reported that the 7.4 magnitude quake was the strongest in a sequence of seismic events in the same area. Minutes earlier, a 6.7 magnitude earthquake had already been recorded and was identified as a possible foreshock. According to synchronized data from the USGS and the Geophysical Research Center of the Russian Academy of Sciences, both earthquakes occurred along the same fault line, roughly 30 minutes apart. The epicenter of the strongest quake was located about 144 kilometers east of the port city of Petropavlovsk-Kamchatski, at an estimated depth of 20 kilometers. The shallow depth contributed to the quake's intensity and its widespread perception in surrounding areas. The tremors caused many residents of Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky to evacuate their homes due to fears of structural collapse. The shaking was prolonged and intense, prompting Russia's Ministry of Emergency Situations to dispatch inspection teams to check buildings for damage. The Russian Academy of Sciences confirmed that the epicenter was located approximately 115 kilometers from the city, a figure also validated by the USGS. Additional earthquakes followed, including those with magnitudes of 7.0, 6.6, and smaller events, all located in the offshore area east of Russia. In response to these events, a tsunami advisory was issued not only for the Kamchatka Peninsula, but also for the state of Hawaii in the United States. The Pacific Tsunami Warning Center stated that small tsunami waves could potentially affect coastal areas in Hawaii, Japan, and Midway Atoll. Hawaiian authorities issued a tsunami watch, which was later canceled after further evaluation. According to the Honolulu Department of Emergency Management, a tsunami watch means that a tsunami is possible, but further analysis is needed to confirm its development. In Russia, the Ministry of Emergency Situations warned residents not to approach the shore to observe the potential tsunami. The same agency stated that waves reaching the coast would not exceed 60 centimeters in the Ilyushin Municipal District, 40 centimeters in the Kamchatka District, and 15 centimeters in the Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky district. These estimates were part of the official bulletin issued following the seismic event. The earthquake sequence was marked by multiple significant tremors occurring in a short period. Preliminary data from the USGS indicated that the first quake registered a magnitude of 7.0 and was located 142 kilometers east of Petropavlovsk-Kamchatsky. Shortly after, a 6.7 magnitude quake occurred about 130 kilometers from the same city, followed by additional events measuring 7.4, 6.7, and 6.6. The rapid succession of quakes emphasized the need for ongoing preparedness and monitoring in the region. Experts have warned of the possibility of aftershocks in the coming days and recommend continued monitoring of the area. Kamchatka lies on the boundary where the Pacific and North American tectonic plates converge, making it one of the most earthquake-prone regions in the world. Since 1900, the area has experienced at least 7 major earthquakes exceeding magnitude 8.3. Although the physical impacts of the recent earthquakes were less severe than initially feared, authorities believe that the quick activation of protocols and the population's prompt response were key in preventing greater damage. In the following hours and days, inspections of buildings, transportation networks, and public services will continue, along with ongoing seismic and ocean monitoring systems. While the tsunami alerts were eventually lifted and no destructive waves occurred, the July 20th seismic sequence in Kamchatka served as a reminder of the region's seismic vulnerability. Authorities reiterated the importance of keeping emergency protocols up to date and ensuring that residents are familiar with evacuation routes and appropriate responses in the event of future earthquakes.